Good morning, collective. Good morning, world. Holy smoly. I've had to start this recording like 4 times now. Okay, catch you up. I was just asking how everyone's spring equinox was. I myself found it a little bit rough. Suffice to say. There are some real weirdo energies. So let's talk about that real quick before we get into the reading. You know what we're going to do today, since there's so many weirdo, disgusto, give ick the flick kind of energies? The karmics, the narcissists, the real fucking, the delulus with the loose screw. Well, I just thought, you know what? Let's just go straight to spirit, straight to the big guns. We'll call out everyone. If Hecate wants to join, Nemesis, Mayat, man, we're going to get the scoops from the spirit team of like, how is this being handled? What's going on for these people? What's the situation? What does the spirit realm think of this nonsense? Anyway, so I wanted to talk a little bit, regardless of whether you have a loose screw in your life, but if you're one who is drawn to tarot card readings, there's more than likely something a little bit sensitive about you. And we live around a lot of people, and with the state of the world right now, there's a lot of energy. A lot of energy. And it's really important to know your emotional barometer, because sometimes what can happen is you'll be doing your thing. You might have just been having the greatest day of your life. You're just out minding your business, you're doing your thing, and something happens where it's like 0 to 100, all of a sudden you are like, for instance, I'll give an example. I'll give an example, but I will preface by saying I am pretty psychic, so I do tend to pick up on a lot of people's energies, and I've had to really learn how to be like, is this my emotion or is this someone else's emotion? Is this my emotion? So I mentioned, there was like a couple weeks ago, I went to visit a friend. I had a great evening together. Really nice reconnecting. I left, and I was walking home, and as I was walking home, in a span of 10 seconds, I literally wanted to throw myself in front of a bus. Like suicidal ideation through the roof. Not my own. I can tell you right now, I had a great day. I had a great, like there was nothing, but it was so quick where all of a sudden I was just, but because of the way it occurs, these picking up on different people's energies and emotions, or for me, I'm really sensitive to spaces. So I have to be really mindful of when I go into people's homes, whatever. My point is if you feel like out of nowhere, you're depressed, maybe there's some suicidal ideation, or you're filled with rage, but like moments before you were having the nicest time of your life, there's like no real connection as to why, and it really is going to feel like yours. It's going to feel like yours, but you got to learn how to step out and be like, is this my energy or is this someone else's or something else's energy? So the spiritual cleanse, I cannot stress enough. Water, bathing, even if it's multiple times, like, and even if you are going through a hard time, like cleansing, moving things. And you can use all the elements: a wind bath, a real bath, water bath, a smoke bath, a little vinegar and salt, the old classic cleansers. There's just ways to purify, to move energies. So, something to be mindful of. I really felt as though yesterday I tapped into something, or something tapped into me, because, yeah. So if you're sensitive, just be mindful of this. Be mindful of how you feel, what's going on, spiritual cleanse. Even when you're buying things from thrift stores, to be honest. I have a painting. Currently, she's in storage. But my son's mom and I saw it at a thrift store, and it called to us. Now, I do love this painting. I'm not really sure. I would like to think she's a benevolent spirit, but the painting has something. The painting has something, for reals. So you really need to be mindful of when you buy things, and like, I love a good estate sale. I love a good thrift store. There's some real treasures, even a pawn shop. It's like, but you're picking up on people's energy. You're taking on, so like, if you buy something, cleanse it, you know? Cleanse it. Even your stuff. I always give all of my stuff. We do spiritual baths, all my rocks, all my crystals, my rings, everything. Cleanse it. Okay, I digress. Here we go. Okay, so spirits. Okay, let's have some water. Today's a new day. Today feels a lot better than yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. Whew, yesterday was rough. Yesterday was rough. Okay. Still here to see another day. Okay. Well, we need the big guns, to be honest. We're dealing with dark fucks. Loose screws, delulus. And I don't want to deal with that big daddy, big mommy, big goddess, protective energy. So let's get out my favorite deck. Well, all of my decks are my favorite decks, but this one really speaks to my heart. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do, speaking of clearing, we'll give this a little, yeah, we're clearing energy today. We are clearing energy. Yeah, I'm not made for this shit. These people, get a goddamn life. All right, or what? Can't you take up a class? Like, don't you want to take a pottery class like everyone else? Like, pottery is thriving right now. It's a really delightful activity. You know? These dark ones. Go take a Zumba. Is it a Zumba? Some kind of dance class. Yeah, like, go take a dance class. Go take a pottery class. I don't know. Learn a different language. Pick up a book. That's nice. I love reading a book. It's nice. There's so many things that you could do besides stalking, harassing, plotting, bad things, you know? Just saying. There's more to life than darkness. Don't know if you got the memo. Creeps. All right. Ooh, yeah, I want to call in the goddesses. Real big thunder guns here. I'm calling in the heavy hitters, but I'm also calling in my grandma because she's a heavy hitter and she doesn't fuck around, but she's also like love and light, but big hitter up there. So we're calling in, oh yeah, we got Ganesh on here, we got Buddha, calling them all the ascended masters, all the gods and goddesses that also don't want to fuck around. They want to, or fuck around and find out kind of gods and goddesses. So we're bringing them in. Okay, so spirit team. I'm just gonna use my spirit team for now, but you can invite yours into this. All right, my spirit team. Especially Archangel Michael. Let's go, my guy. What do we want to say about these real ratty, raggedy sons of nutcrackers? Okay. Yeah, the old baby Voldemorts. Ugh. Someone give these people a pacifier. Give them a snack. Really want a good shuffle. Okay, yeah, we're shuffling these people right on out of here. Yeah. Oh, okay, one more, and then let's commence. What does Spirit want us to know about the dark fucks in your life? These karmic narcissists or whatever you got going on, who just like will not leave you alone. All right, let's have a sip of coffee about it. Oh yeah. It's the one thing that makes my allergies feel a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. See, we're getting the allergy bags real tight like a tiger. Okay. Now in the Bull and the Matador, because all of my videos connect, what I had said about the two eagles is that this one eagle that is grasped onto you in what should be a mating dance is like the death roll. They will not let go. They're taking you fucking for a spin. They're tossing your ass. And that, what I saw is that Big Sky Daddy Eagle, huge, comes in and just plucks this person right the fuck out. And then my other video where the fire was going berserk, like, if you go find it, it literally, I had to put it out with water, basic tea light, it exploded. And I said, like, this person is unhinged. Delulu, loose screw. Okay. Okay, so what is headed towards these karmics right now? Spirit. What can these people, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I love seeing this. This is my favorite card. This is my favorite card in this deck. This is my energy. Oh man, you want to fuck around and find out? So I'd love to see this come out for the karmics. The real dark ones. Oh yeah. Oh. Huh. Look at that. Someone is about to fucking get their ass burned up. Oh, Spirit. The dragons. Oh, yeah, we're inviting the dragons, and I got them on my thing right here. Okay. Yes. Here we go. Dragon time. Someone's gonna get their ass eaten out, not in a good way, by this fire-breathing dragon. Sorry for the glare, guys. Oh, I love this. And then, oh, yeah. Oh, the little wounded warrior. Oh, woe unto me, yeah. Isn't it so funny that the most merciless human beings, the real dark ones, man, they don't even have to get a consequence. They just get a cold, and it's like, woe unto me. Oh, yeah, you dark fucks. Well, buckle up. Okay. Do tell more. I'm loving this. Great. So tell us about the tower. What's going on with the tower? Page of Cups. Page of Cups with the Ace of Swords as a tower. She's holding up a cup. Here, let's look at the images together. I'm sorry, guys. I might actually have to go get a Kleenex. Oh, we're luckily not into the season yet where, like, I sneeze 8,000 times in a row. And it's a little bit too early for the Flonase. I try to save it for the worst of the worst. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups. Ooh, the High Priestess. And the Chariot. Okay. So the consequence, hold on. I have to get the I can't focus on this if I feel slightly, I can feel the eyes on me. I feel very self-conscious about my little nose right now. Give me one sec. Okay, here we go. Sorry, gang. Oh, I'm just one man. I'm just one man with allergies. I was a little self-conscious there. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's hotter than hell. Okay. Ooh. Well, this person's definitely learning a truth. Right? So we have the Sword of Truth. So consequences, but with this Page of Cups, the Chariot and the High Priestess, it would seem as though they either see you, and I'd said this in my other video, in my warning video, like, something sets this person off. And I'd said, like, it's as though they see you in a moment of happiness, but then, and it could be, for some people, it's like, if you have a stalker, and I'd said, like, they could have served you at a cafe once, or, like, you served them. It's like, there was a couple energies, but I did say, I was like, ooh, we got to a point where I was like, oh, it's because you've met someone, and you're happy. Because, yeah, we have this offering. So, it looks as though They're going to have to suck on this hard truth of that. And with the High Priestess, it's very, again, very magic, very connected here. Oh, and I love it. We got the kitties out. I'm looking at my black kitty right now. And telling you right now, that is my black kitty. I'm not lying when I say if someone broke into my house, she would absolutely claw them to death. I had a husky once. That dog would do nothing to save us. That cat right there, hand to God, would throw down with paws. Ooh, okay. So yeah, this person's gonna have to get their ass incinerated while also watching you fall in love or have your person come towards you. The Chariot, yeah, the Empress. Ooh, okay. Yeah, suck on it. Okay, but so let's go back to, are they contained? Okay, so we have the Tower, the Nine of Wands. What else are we looking at? Hold on, okay. Okay, so the dirt-kicking snake, this karmic. Spirit, how else are you going to handle them? So you have them in this, you're blowing their ass up. There's not much left of them, and they're feeling real wounded about it. Oh, yeah, look who fell out. Oh, yeah, these people are really starting to feel that hot lava burning up their ass. But, like, this deck is great because, like, this Five of Cups, like, look what's in the cups. Oh, the glare. These are all dead bodies. And half of her face is a skull. Like, she's in... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's dead bodies everywhere. This is the energy I've been picking up, guys. Like, and I really can't stress enough. Like, please, stay safe. I was actually, to be honest, a few nights ago, I was going back to my warning. I wanted to do a DIY self-defense little video here. I'm feeling really called to. Okay, here, just a quick tip, okay? This is for all my vulnerables, for my ladies, for anyone. If you find yourself in a situation, okay? And I don't like to scare people, but I learned this trick as a young person from my aunt who was doing warden training. And it's real. You can go look this up. And they don't talk about this enough in self-defense. It's pretty gruesome, but I'm telling you, it's going to save your life. Let's be preemptive. If you're in a situation with a motherfucker, if you can get your hands on their ears, or even just one, you can rip off ears very easily. It's so easy. You don't believe me? Go look it up. You grab onto these little puppies and you pull down. You pull down with everything and rip these motherfuckers off. Nothing's gonna stop a dark fuck quicker than seeing his ears in your hand. Okay? That's just a quick, okay? We're getting off topic here, but I used to teach that to all of my young lady friends back in the day when we used to work really rough night shifts or in places, and anyway, I just, and it's not just for ladies, even though ladies are always the most sought after with these dark fucks, but there's lots of vulnerable people. And I'm telling you, no one talks about it enough. Fingers in the nostril. This is real dirty fighting style, but this is what I'm about. It's about saving your life. If some fucking creep you're in a situation, ears off. Get your fingers in their nostril because you can pull them. So you pull them towards you, get them in there, and then you take out the eyes. Everything. You gotta go hard. I don't want to freak anyone out here, but I'm feeling as though we're dealing, like, this energy. This isn't a slightly unwell person. Okay? This is really, and you're gonna know if this is message for you. Anyone who's dealing with some real sick fucks, you're gonna know. It's not meant to scare anyone, but anyone who's dealing with a sick fuck, you know if you know. And, okay, but anyways, they're getting their ass burned up by spirit. Love it. They're in their feels. Poor baby. I have no sympathy for these creeps. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like it keeps coming back to your energy, though, where... So we have this, like, beautiful... It's like the two worlds where it's like they're in this container, they're contained, and I said in some of my videos, for some of these people, they're getting arrested. Like, praise be to God. Get these people the fuck out of here. And I don't even believe in necessarily prison, because I don't think it's very rehabilitative. And I think it's, well, whatever, that's a whole other topic and it's political. But when it comes to the real fucking sick fucks, to be honest, I'm like, get him the fuck out of here. Put him in a container. Okay. So, yeah, they're getting to watch this Page of Cups with the Chariot High Priestess, this quick-moving, love, super sexy, magical goddess energy, the truth. And look at that. It's like Spirit, I think Spirit is like, listen, we got it under control. We want you to know. Can't really tell because the lighting's kind of crummy in here today because it's rainy outside. Yeah, the Fool. New beginning. What's this? 6 of Cups. New family. Oh yeah, that would eat their ass up. That's okay, because guess who's eating their ass up? Spirit. Great. Okay. So, I love this 2 storylines. Okay. So what is the outcome, Spirit, for this person? Like, what? Justice. Again, who's getting eaten up? Oh, this angry, hungry wolf. Justice. Yeah, 5 of Swords and the Hermit. Oh, again, this Hermit, this person could be a Virgo. Mine's a Virgo. Good morning. Enjoy your last moments of whatever darkness you've been doing. Yeah. See? This is their energy. Look at them. Instead of going inwards to find the light like all the other Hermit cards, you know? Like in the Gilded, it's that, you know, kind of wizardy guy. He's got his lantern. He sees the little snake. No, we get this guy. This is what they're doing. When they go in, they're going in all the way to the deepest, darkest realms of hell to figure out how they can be even more terrible. Yeah, because we have the 5 of Swords. Psychological terror. Ugh. Well, that's okay, because you know why? These are the 2 energies, the bookends. The bookends being, we start off, Spirit comes in to blow their ass up, being enough is enough. Thank fuck. Justice. Yeah, mamacita. Yeah, mamacita. Yeah. This is called, literally, it's called the game Fuck Around and Find Out. I personally keep saying, I have the stomach, I have the energy, I could do this shit all day. Nothing gives me more fuel than injustice and people like this. And I keep saying it. Like, I personally will dance all of these people to hell and back 3 times, and then back to the light. Because again, we want to ascend. We want to ascend. It doesn't mean though that we can't have a bit of this energy, the warrior energy. Because also, this is a time of some real uprising. Okay. Now, Spirit, is there anything else you would like to know, us to know about this? Yeah, and how you're handling it. Is there anything else that you would like us to know? Again, ooh, in the ways that they went and persecuted you and burned you up alive, oh, the tables have fucking turned, motherfuckers. Yeah. But going back, it's like they're showing me the 2 stories. One for you, one for you, right? One for you, one for you. This is how we go. This person gets this, and this person gets this. Oh, yeah, just delightful. Okay. Yeah, these people, they're going to be burned alive. And to me, it's really about I have my own little prayer. I'll share it with you. That any and all things done in the darkness is brought to the light. That any and all things that these people have done, because a truth stands on two legs and a lie stands on one. And it might take some time, especially with the narcissist. That's why they always recommend you document everything. And the courts are always the last to catch up, and they're also complicit in really domestics. So, but there's a certain point where the cards have to fall, isn't it? Oh, I feel a real song in my heart today, guys. I feel a choir of angels. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get a little old school testament. Like I said, with Jesus, when the sandals are tapping and the robes are flapping, like when Jesus goes into the tabernacle and starts flipping fucking tables, like sometimes you can be 98% love and light, where you're healing lepers, you're turning bread and fish into multiple loaves and multiple cookouts, you know? And then sometimes you just have had enough. You've just had enough, and you're like, can you fucking get the message? Can you fuck off? Like literally, fuck, right the fuck on off, get a fucking life, do the fucking work. Like everybody else, do the fucking work. Hand to fuck. Sorry guys, this is a spice match. Not for everybody. Not for everybody. Ooh, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Now, well, we have this beautiful storyline for whoever you are, collective. It would appear as though there's some new beginnings, some happiness, a new relationship if that's what you want. Yeah, the world. This shit is coming to an end. Look at this guy. Yeah, this is the big sky daddy. This is that big sky daddy eagle that has just been like, he went in and plucked out that real shitty eagle and was like, again, enough is enough. We're putting an end to this. Yeah, he feels like Saturn. Yeah, this is the energy I really relate to. In terms of my Gemini duality, I'm like the Light Seers deck, and I'm like this deck. These are the two that I rock. Real light and tender, and then come in correct, and I will fucking fight you to death, spiritually. Oh yeah. Okay, again, I don't have my glasses on, but in this little corner, again, I've looked at these cards for so long. Yeah, there's a group of warriors, and they know. They're just like, well, this is done. We're not even going to aim it at you. Like, look at you. You're like 8 million feet tall. But I also love, yeah, look, it is like Daddy Saturn, and it's hard to see with the glare and the stuff, but his facial expression is, again, like, ooh, Daddy Saturn does not play. But he has this green growing in his heart. Yeah, these roots. And the sun's out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whew. Okay. To be honest, now that we know, like, that's all I really need to know of these people. They're being handled. It's going to be eviscerating for them. In all the ways that they've eviscerated your life, they have done terrible things. They have literally made your life a living hell. Especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, because again, it's textbook. Oh, the smear campaign. Oh, endless court for years and years and years. Oh, weaponizing the child. Oh, parental alienation. Oh, like, it goes on and on and on. Oh, the stalking. Like, it just goes on and on with these fucking... This is where, again, I'm going to speak from a less spiritual place. I do. I'm just like, fucking losers. Please. Like, there's just a point. And for anyone that's like, oh, like, okay, clearly you have not dealt with a really sick, dark fuck that has been stalking you or, like, abusing you for years. I think loser is actually quite a gentle phrase for these people. And I'm all love and light. I pray for these people all the time. And there's just a point where you have to be like, enough is enough. Everyone's allowed to protect themselves, you know? So I love this. Okay, so let's get their, we're gonna put their stinky energy to the side and face down. They're being handled. So I am now, I would love to know more about this beautiful beginning. Yeah, so we're gonna put stinky energy. Again, look, their pile contained justice on the bottom. Oh, we wanna make sure that yeah, so they're sandwiched. So we got dragon on top. They're in the bookends of the tower and justice. Okay, well, shall we continue your story then? Because really, let's go. Okay. So tell me about this Knight of Cups, Page of Cups deliciousness. What's going on? We saw that chariot. Ooh, the Empress. Yeah, the High Priestess. Do tell. I'm feeling Snoopy. Beautiful. We got the Strength card. I love this card. I love the Strength card anyway, because it normally has lions, and I really vibe with being a Leo, even though I'm a Gemini. But yeah, this polar bear, the tenderness. Oh, I feel like that's you too. Now, we do have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords has been coming out a lot, but that makes a lot of sense when you've been dealing with those kind of facts. Oh, and look at this one. Yeah, how many swords are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 swords. See, and this one, the Nine of Swords normally is about your own, but it's like, no. The 7 swords of deceit have been stabbed in. Yeah, from that fucking losers. So, and that's the past. They're facing the past. This is future forward. So that's good. So in the past, that makes sense. But look, we have the knight. We had the 2 knights. We had a Knight of Cups and a Page of Cups. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, beautiful. Okay, wait, so are these 2 energies then? Okay, I see what's happening here. So we have, okay, hold on, let me rearrange this order. Okay, so I'm gonna say one person is the Strength card. One person, I just can't tell if this person is either the Chariot card or the High Priestess. They might be both. I kind of feel like both. Okay. Yeah. The Empress. Okay. And we're going to put the Sword of Truth under the 9 of Swords. And then we're going to put the Page to the Page, the Knight to the Knight. And then the outcome being, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm falling in love and having a family, the family I should have had. Because in some of the 6 of Cups, like, it can be a return, someone from your past, but like, it could be literally a childhood friend. It could be so many things, but this one is really just showing, nope, it's love. This is holy sacred union. This is the person you're going to marry, have a family with, if that's what you're into. You don't have to get traditionally married. You don't have to have a traditional family, but there's something. Oh, and I love this little wild pig too. Because also these guys are fucking fierce. Like when I was moving to New Zealand, I was just going to live in a tent for a bit because they have free camping. And there's no, unlike Australia, there's nothing scary there. The only thing you have to be really mindful of is the wild pigs, and they'll fuck you up. So, but he's chill. He's with his guy. I love the expression on his face. Oh, I love this card. I love this card. Okay. Well, we have the Chariot energy. Okay. Timing. Can we talk about it? Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. The 4 cards that come out. We have the Hierophant. Exactly. Oh, this is a marriage. And the black dog, the protector. Is it the Anubis? The Egyptian? Yeah. And I said that in my video too. I saw the 2 dogs and also the 2 birds. Beautiful. See? Spirit went and handled those fucks. And now it's like, okay, now that we've handled that business, now we can focus on you two, which is what we've been trying to do the whole time. So, yeah, Spirit's handling it. Someone is in that chariot boat energy. Oh yeah, they're cruising. They got their top knot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See? And the star? Look at what that healing looks like. They're ripped. They got their hitting stick, so they're healed, and they're not afraid to throw down. They're larger than life. Their healing has made them exponentially strong, and they're not afraid of anything. And we end with the lovers. I love it. I love it. What do we got going on? Okay, so we have, again, that goddess. Oh, look, she's the one in the chariot. Look, the divine masculine, divine feminine. Feminine. See? Look, here. She's got on her business attire. This is her traveling outfit where she's like, oh shit, Cinnamon, I gotta go. So she's got her kitties. She's gotta go. She's hot to trot. And then she makes it to the divine masculine. Yeah, there's this like real supportive energy. Like I feel like he's doing the spiritual work. I feel like there's some kind of, he's also doing the palms out, like receiving, but also I feel like he's got a bit of that warrior spirit. Like he's spiritually fighting some battles. Like he's gone within and she's backing him up. See, she's behind him. Together they make this spiritual force because she's the high priestess. Oh, very Jesus, Mary Magdalene. And I love this instrument. Oh, and she's got a beautiful apple. Oh. Ooh, she kind of gives me the Lilith vibes, you know? Adam's first wife that he rejected because she wasn't submissive. And she was like, fuck that. Suck it. Go suck on a rock, Adam. I'm out of here. I'm going to go find me a real lover boy who appreciates someone who's not submissive. He doesn't want to boss me around, tell me what to do. Beautiful. Ooh, they're going to be making some love tracks, I can tell you right now, with this like little instrument right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The golden apple. And see, she's got the posturing of normally Jesus's fingers. Yeah, there's this real spiritual union. They're working together. Oh, that's sexy. That's delicious, isn't it? Ooh, I love this. Okay. Okay. I feel like I get Snoopy though. I always want a little bit more. Spirit, it's okay. You don't have to tell me anything more, but this energy is just so good. Oh yeah, there you are. Ooh, and this temperance? Ooh, this is how someone's feeling right now. This is her. See? This is a sexy temperance. Oh yeah, mama. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that hair. Oh man, in the valley, so there's a bit of a storm. See, this is a storm that's taken out the darkness where, yeah, they're being handled way back there. And now you're in this peaceful valley. Ooh, and your sweetheart is looking back at you to be like, get over here, daddy-o. It's time for some valley smooches, because we've just defeated the darkness. There's some rabbits. There's one rabbit. Oh yeah, you're gonna be doing it like rabbits. Well, you gotta let off some steam too. If that kind of energy is what you've been dealing with, you gotta let off some steam. You gotta really enjoy yourself. I feel like everyone deserves a Kit Kat break here. Just lovely. Just lovely. Okay, one last message. Okay, so thanks, spirits. That was beautiful. That was tremendous. I feel incredible. I feel really good. Page of Swords. Oh yeah. She's got a really big sword too. She is ready to communicate. Yeah, she just came out with the King of Swords. And with that Ace of Swords that we saw in the beginning, where are you? Yeah, the big swords. Yeah, things are now being communicated. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm in the mood. Okay, let's pull a couple. I don't know. For shits and gigs, let's pull a couple of the Romance Angel cards. Oh my. Sorry for the sniffles, people. Actually, speaking of allergies, if you want to cure your allergies, if you can find local bee pollen, has to be local. And this is the trick. Most of the bee pollen that they sell in stores, it's not from your exact area. It has to be local. I took mine in New York when I was taking 5 allergy pills a day. It was the worst my allergies have ever been in my whole life. I actually almost thought that I couldn't live in New York because my allergies were so bad. Like, I couldn't breathe. Like, nothing was working. And so I went and I got the tincture form from the farmer's market of bee pollen. Took it for 2 weeks, and then for 6 years, I didn't have any allergies. So bee pollen, go find, ooh, where did you fall? Oh, there you are. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Oh yeah, we gotta forgive these dirt-kicking snakes. Well, do we? Dr. Ramani says that you don't have to forgive these people. I'm of the mindset it's not so much forgiving them as accepting what is. Forgiving yourself, I think, is a huge part of it when we invite these people into our lives. Forgiving yourself, you've learned. And now, soulmate time. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I can feel it in that embrace. I can really feel it in that embrace. I can really feel it right now. Ooh, mamacita. Feeling it. True love. Okay, one more. Let's talk about this sexy couple. I mean, there was a lot of talk of marriage. Are we getting any marriage cards here? Romantic feelings and separation. Yeah, with that Chariot, I feel like there's a little bit of distance. It's like maybe you guys have just met, because I don't feel like you've been together and are separated because of all this weird karmic energy. Like in all the other readings, it was like you just maybe met someone, or someone just caught your eye. Like again, or someone just gave you a random compliment. Like something could be so slight. Again, that sets these dark fucks off. But yeah, romantic feelings. So, well, we know that there's their soulmate, their true love, romantic feelings, and that there is some type of separation. But we saw, though, with the Chariot and the Six of Swords, that is like moving towards. Giddy up. Okay, beautiful. 43 minutes. We'll keep it there. All right. Well, gang, I hope that was inspirational. I hope you're feeling. Go take a spiritual cleanse. Mugwort is a great plant to burn if you're feeling spiritually attacked. If you're feeling like there's some real bad juju going on, it's a good protective plant. Also, if you have nightmares, so mugwort, you can burn mugwort. Just keep it old school, real simple. Some vinegar and salt in the hand. Get some Florida water. There's all kinds of things. You can go look it up. I like to just work with fire. Fire and spirit teams. I like to call on the spicy ones as well as the loving ones. And then work with fire. And just give it to the fire. Give it to, if you have animals that you work with, give it to them to handle. I mentioned in my other video yesterday, wasps are one of my, they love me. We've been friends for years. And so I call on them. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Stay safe out there, collective. And remember, if you get yourself into a situation with a real motherfucker, tear off his ears. You don't understand no means no? Can't hear? What's that? You don't understand? Okay, well, you don't get to have your ears then. Hold it up for them.